Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome replay viewers. The time is 12:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Sunday, June 1st, 2025, and we are at the Long Island Railroad Speonk Station. Mr. Master 767, hey now, good to see you. We are awaiting the arrival of Montauk to Penn Station Train 6095, which is currently running between Hampton Bays and Westhampton. Andrea, good afternoon to you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. So we're about 10 minutes away from the arrival of the train 6095. Tensi, you caught us live. Yes, you did. Thank you. I'm so happy. Our train 6095 from Montauk to Penn Station will be here in about less than 10 minutes. KC Pilot, hi to you. Good to see you. Now, what's happening this summer? The Sunday afternoon and holiday afternoon trains, or at least two of the multiple trains running back to New York City, are now being operated as dual modes. In other words, they take the train and passengers all the way to New York City's Penn Station in Manhattan. In the past, then these diesel trains from out here on the island would stop at Jamaica in Queens, and then people would transfer to an electric train for the 20-minute ride into Penn Station. So anyway, the new method for the 2025 summer season is this 11:33 train from Montauk is a direct to Penn Station. There's another one late in the afternoon that also runs all the way to Penn, and then the evening version of the Cannonball heading back to Manhattan. So here we are in Speonk. Let me just pan around and show you the area here because we have a few minutes before the train comes in. We're about 65 miles east of New York City. Mike, good to see you, Mike Wells. Speonk is single-track diesel territory on the south shore of Suffolk County, Long Island. And it's about in general terms, the furthest eastmost commuting station where people would commute on a regular basis to New York City Monday to Friday for work. Excuse me. And from here east on the Montauk branch, the Hamptons resort areas, South Fork of Long Island. Now, to put that in a little more explanation for you folks who are off the island, it's about 120 miles from Long Island City to Montauk Point, to Montauk, at the east end of the South Fork of Long Island. So in the summertime, this train, this particular one, leaves Montauk just a little after 11:30, and it gets to New York City about 3 hours later. So it leaves Montauk and it stops at Amagansett, East Hampton, Bridgehampton, Southampton, Hampton Bays, Westhampton, the station just to the east of us, and then here at Speonk. And then from Speonk, this train will run express to Jamaica, Queens. And then now this summer it'll continue on with the final 20-minute leg of the journey from Jamaica Station to Penn Station. So they call it a one-seat ride. In other words, you don't have to change trains anywhere along the line. It's somewhat crowded. I'm surprised at the information that the Train Time app is giving me with regard to passenger loading, because this really wasn't a very good weekend weather-wise here on the East End. As you can see, it's cloudy and overcast right now. The temperature is only in the luckily to push 60 degrees Fahrenheit today. And there's a pretty stiff wind out of the west-northwest. Nabul, good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Enjoyed seeing Nabul this morning, folks. He broadcast again from his home territory on the Mediterranean coast of France. If you didn't catch any of that live, look up his replays. So here we are. Again, this is train 6095, operating today with locomotives EMD DM30AC, 508 on the point and 512 in trail, with 12 Kawasaki C3 bilevel passenger cars. Now the Train Time app shows the layout of the cars. The first 8 cars are fairly crowded. And in fact, some have no seats available right now. The last 4 cars, they're saying there is passenger seats available. So that's what we'll see happen here at Speonk. Well, let's hear the announcement. Okay, that's the cookbook announcement. Train will depart in 6 minutes. So here we have Westhampton is nominally a 7-minute run to the east of us from Westhampton to Speonk. So that means he's on his way to us right now. Currently uploading Penn Station to Montauk and Long Beach. Mr. Master 767. Okay, you mean M3 front window, rail fan window videos? I hope. For those of you who are interested in some interesting Long Island Railroad action, I suggest you take a look at Mr. Master 767 channel. Not only is Mr. Master 767 a railroad enthusiast, but he's also he's with the Long Island Railroad, and he does a lot of, well, let me put it this way, quite a few rail fan window videos from the front of the M3 cars, which are still in service. These are the last of the electric trains where you can actually get a view out of the front of the train. So they're pretty interesting, folks. And of course he does a lot of other exciting things than that, from that. All right, we're looking right here into the Speonk diesel storage yard, just to the east of North Phillips Avenue crossing here. And that's pretty much where the most of the diesel commuter trains end up in the evening, and then they'll head back to New York in the morning during the commuting hours. Weekends, there's more or less of a shuttle service between here and Babylon Station to the west. Oh, Southampton. You were talking about the channel. Very good. Yeah, Long Island, the east end of Long Island is a very joyful place to be, in the summertime especially. Although it does get crowded with the, as you see, with the Friday night trains and Saturday morning trains heading east. Oh, here we go.
12:53. Train to Penn Station will depart in 3 minutes. There are more seats available towards the rear of the train.
All right, thank you for that announcement. 3 minutes. Seats available toward the rear of the train. We'll hear the horn of the lead locomotive here in just a few minutes as it rounds the curve about 3/4 of a mile east of us here in Speonk. And I will remain quiet and we will let the train do the talking. I'll give you a heads up when I hear the horn. Although the wind is at my back today, folks, so it's going to suppress that train noise.
The 12:53 train to Penn Station will depart in 1 minute. There are more seats available towards the rear of the train.
Okay, 1 minute. And they don't expect that much of a dwell time here at the Speonk platform. He's going to roll in, load up, and head out toward New York City. Okay, Mr. Master 767, I read what you're saying here, and I look forward to seeing you again and seeing what this is all about. Mr. Master 767 also did a great video of his plane ride from Orlando, Florida back to Long Island. And anyone who would enjoy watching his channel, I would recommend that you go through that particular video. JetBlue flight from Orlando, Florida to Long Island MacArthur Field here, about 30 miles to the west of us. Okay, train, where are you? The announcement is ahead of the train. Here we go. Gates going down now at North Phillips Avenue. Yes, bro, yo. Same equipment as Cannonball. Friday night. Did you notice something else? They left the Cannonball logo on the front of the engine, on the lead engine. Usually they take those off at the end of Friday night. Okay, so they're not loading up the rear cars, they're loading up the middle cars here at Speonk. So this is a little different today. Usually what happens is they platform the rear 4 cars of the 12 car set. But apparently they've decided that there's more room for the Speonk passengers in the mid part of the train. And here he goes. Next stop, Jamaica, approximately 90 minutes from now. And next, after that, New York's Penn Station in Manhattan. $5.12. With the Cannonball logo disc attached to the trail locomotive. That was good today, folks. I'm glad that we came out to see this in spite of the fact that it's not a holiday weekend. Thank you very much, everybody. So glad everybody joined me here for today. And have a good remainder of your day wherever you are. And we will see everybody on next trip. So take good care, folks. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, neighbor.